Round two.
Yep. So if this episode sucks, it's because we had to re-record after we got through
most of it.
all of it.
I will say I've done some revisions because my list was lacking.
It was fine. I think it just lacked some
spice.
I wouldn't say spice. I don't know. Drowning was just too high.
I think you'll be...
Drowning's like super chill.
Well, let's introduce that.
Yeah, we don't even know the topic yet.
So I'm going to just dive in. Today we will be talking about, for the second time, the top 10 worst ways to croak.
Yep.
I guess in the spirit of scary movies.
Yep.
In the spirit of Halloween.
We were watching the new Scream movie.
And
you saw somebody get yabbed to death, and you just thought, damn, that would freaking suck.
That'd be a arse way to go.
So, and then here we are talking about the worst ways to go. Shout out to Scream.
Yep. If you haven't seen it, it was pretty good.
It's a good slasher movie.
Yeah.
It's a good whodunit. Keeps you on
Definitely.
your toes.
Yeah. So, all right. Would you like to start us off, or should I?
I don't care. I'm going to give a toot.
I'm going to start us off, if that's okay. Migo is fired up for this one. He's ready to go. So, like I said, I've done some revisions.
Dude, he's straight up in Henry's crotch right now.
That's not appropriate for the pod. Okay, my number 10, roller coaster malfunction.
Yep.
I've never been super keen on roller coasters. I've given them a good go, but I've seen enough YouTube videos and Instagram reels where I'm okay with that never happening to me. Granted, a lot of times on Instagram and that kind of thing, it's more of like a county fair situation as opposed to like a actual amusement park.
You can miss me with a county fair.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
The county fair rides are absolutely not to be trusted, but I'm still nervous at like a Six Flags situation.
Have you seen the clip of the guy? I don't know what kind of ride it is. They're like in mini airplanes, and you can move the wings.
No.
So he moved them like all the way, like both ways, and he was just going like nonstop spinning.
No. Yeah. See, I think roller coasters can be good, jolly fun, but I don't know. I mean, it's just like one.
It's the worst kind of roller coaster to malfunction on.
Ooh.
Don't answer. I'll answer. The drop zones.
Ooh, good.
If that malfunctions, beat. You better hope you don't survive because you are paralyzed.
I would think that like...
Your spine is through your mouth.
Literally, it's now your tongue. So, yeah, that would not be good. I would think that like... I don't know what would be the ideal ideal ride for something like that. Because I'm like, just your standard, like, let's say you're going up on the loop and for some reason the, like, something disconnects and you fly off. That's not great.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. But
you
the drop.
Hope you're in the front of the ride.
Seriously.
I feel like in the back, you got a chance of survival.
Yeah. So, anyways, that is one that I have a not irrational fear of, but I've seen enough Instagram reels. I'm good. So
yep,
it's my number 10.
Yep. So F roller coasters. I do want to ride the new one at Carowinds. Gaines says it's freaking insane.
Okay, we do have to go, and for the most part, like I'll talk myself out of the fear of this, but I don't know. Just makes me a little nervous.
You have to ride the Superman one. That's the best one where
I'll
you're
try
laying
it.
down
Yeah.
and then flips you over and you're Superman.
Yeah, because that'd be fun. I'll try it.
So sick.
Why not?
A little claustrophobic, but you get over it. Wow, it's fine.
I mean, whatever.
Aren't all roller coasters?
Yeah, and also it's like, what's the total length of the ride? Like, it's going to be over.
Yeah, it's not that long. The worst are the freaking stand-up ones.
Oh, I
Yo.
can confidently say I've never been on one of those.
There was one me and my dad rode in Cedar Point. The way I felt like the G-force went straight to my hamstrings and I was dying. I just wanted it to be over immediately.
That sounds terrible.
I was not cut out for that one.
I didn't even realize they had. So you're just like essentially standing the entire time?
They give you like a little bicycle seat.
Oh.
The one at Carowinds pretty fun. That one's chill. They still have it. I don't know. I haven't been in decades.
I guess we gotta go. I think it'd be fun. We should. But roller coaster malfunctioning, hopefully off the cards for me.
Yep.
So.
All right. My number 10. A snake bite or spider bite.
Yep.
That would just be boof just to watch that thing blow up and get infected.
So, okay, so a spider bite, is it the same thing essentially where like if a snake bites you, you die via the venom? Is it the same thing with the spider?
What?
Like, what's the difference between?
What else would it be?
I don't know. I've never been bitten by either.
You think the force of the bite from a spider is going to kill you?
No, but I didn't know if
you're going to bleed out from a spider bite?
No, I just didn't know like what the effects were. If
it's all venom.
Yeah.
I'm sure it varies. Asphyxiation, just death. I don't know. Just being out in the desert, getting nabbed by a freaking rattlesnake, and just being like, well.
Yeah, that you kind of have to just accept it at that point.
The car's like 12 miles back that way.
Yeah.
We're screwed.
I wonder how like quick that takes. Like, is that a fairly slow death?
If a spider bite, you got time. I'm already beat. A spider bite, you got time to get to the hospital for the most part. I don't know. We've got an irrational fear of black widows and brown recluses.
You don't like spiders, I've noticed, which is totally valid. I
hate them.
I am just so indifferent to them. I don't really. I mean, obviously, if a big old chunky was there, but like ones that we find in the house, I don't really care.
Wait till you see a black widow.
Well, hopefully, no. But yeah, not a fun way to go.
I saw one time.
I'm good.
That's about it.
All right.
Cool story. Yeah.
All right.
You definitely had to be there type story.
It's all good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing more to be said. Just saw it. Was like, oh my God. I don't know. I think we were at a baseball tournament. Somebody like flipped over a freaking whatever on the side of the field. It was like a bucket. It was just a big ass black widow. We're like, oh shit.
Yeah, no. Maybe I don't like spiders as much as, or maybe I'm not as indifferent as I thought. They do kind of give me the creepy crawlies.
Yeah, they're gross.
Yeah. All right, my number 9 is Salem witch style, aka one of the methods they use to test if you were a witch or not is they would tie or chain or whatever huge rocks to these women's feet and throw them into a body of water.
See, I don't even think this should be on your list.
I think that would be a terrifying way to go.
But drowning is chill. According to the experts, they say that's the chillest way to die.
Well, I guess that's a little bit reassuring if I were ever to be in that sitch.
Like after 30 seconds, you just stop struggling and you're just like, well, here we go.
I don't know. I just think like the process of having the rocks chained to your feet and then they like transport you to where you're about to die.
There's no fighting that. That's as peaceful as it gets. You've accepted it by the time you get to the water.
I guess so, yeah. By the time they bring you there, you're like, all right, let's just get this over with. But just, nah. I'm okay without that. So that's my number 9. The Salem Witches.
Shouldn't even be on the list.
You know what? I don't critique your list.
Because you haven't had the op yet. I don't know. I've had some inventions was bad.
Well, it was a swing and a miss for both of us.
Could have just ran through that one.
Well.
What's been my worst list so far? I feel like actresses I've dropped the ball on for sure.
I honestly
Going all the way back to Ep 3.
Whoa. A little throwback. I don't know, honestly, off the top of my head.
Exactly. Because my list are bulletproof. Yeah, shoot that gun at me. Go ahead. They are finger gun bulletproof.
We'll see. We shall see. So far, so good. But anyways, Salem Witch style, not ideal for me.
Nope. All right. I guess it is because you're a lady and
yeah, like
they kind of went after the ladies back then.
Yeah, you would have no risk of the Salem Witch style.
You don't know that. Maybe they were going after wizards and they just didn't talk about it.
That's true. That'd be kind of cool, I guess.
I mean, they were all out of their freaking mind on ergot. That was one of the rumors. People think they were all tripping balls because the wheat got infested with ergot.
I believe it. I fully believe it.
Ergot's like one of the main chemicals in acid or LSD, I think.
Well, then for sure they were just like tripping out. Like,
I might have just made that up. It might be like ayahuasca or something. It's a hallucinogen of some sort.
Yeah, well then they definitely were just walking around tripping and being like, she's probably a witch.
I think that's where they Dancing Fever back in the 1500s. I don't know if it was the 1500s. Have you heard of that one?
Mm-mm.
So why'd you go as if you did?
Just like interesting.
Okay. Yeah, people just, there was this town or village where everybody danced for like 3 days straight until they died.
That's my ideal way. Okay, boom.
There you go. Top 10 ways to die.
You know my number one now.
There
Dance
you
till
go.
I'm dead? Are you
Yep.
kidding? Wow. Okay, cool. Well, sweet. Shout out to that squad, I guess.
Yep, death by ergot.
Cool.
Number 9, dying on the toilet with your pants down. Peter out.
Okay, yeah.
That's just a bummer.
The thing that, I mean, we discussed, but do you wipe? Do you give them like one last moment of dignity, or are you just like, I guess we'll just put them in the bag?
Well, everybody dookies when they die, so.
Oh yeah, that is true.
You kind of made it easy for them.
Yeah, true. I guess you cleaned out.
Let me add a caveat to this. Being constipated and dying on the toilet, because if you're just like letting loose,
if it's just a flowing and easy flowing duker.
I don't know. I feel like there's a disease where you like bleeding dukers, and those are not fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just dying on the toilet in general. Elvis sucks,
Big
dude.
Big rib. Yeah.
You know he was mad constipated, all them pain pills and shit he was on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be a terrible way.
And all those freaking, what would he eat? Like peanut butter and mayo burgers?
It was, no, I swear it was like, maybe it was peanut butter and mayo. Yeah. And then it was like bacon too, I think.
Yeah, you put that on a greasy burger, you're going to be clogged up.
True. I didn't even think about that. You have like 2 of them and you're toast.
So good, though.
Well, yeah.
You haven't even had it. Don't. What?
Okay.
What do you mean?
I'll give it a shot.
I said before I had it, and Han was just like, yo.
Really?
The Elvis. You have to get it. I was like, all right.
Nice. So good.
Amazing.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
There's a reason he ate that shit.
This is true.
He was white trash through and through. And white trash, I wouldn't say they know how to eat well, but they
every once in a while.
They eat like shit, but it's good shit.
Okay.
It's boof.
Where did you eat it?
Some freaking burger joint in Greenville.
Okay.
Wherever East Carolina is.
Okay, well,
East Carolina University.
Nice.
ECU.
We'll have to give it. I guess I'll give it a shot.
Yep,
Try the
it's
Elvis.
phenomenal.
But yeah, croaking on the turlet.
I can't believe the Cardinal doesn't have an Elvis burger.
That's actually surprising. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they don't really deviate. It'd be fun though if like on Elvis's birthday or something they did something like that.
What were you about to say there? They don't deviate from the norm. They have an emu burger.
Well, I don't know.
They have buffalo burgers.
Well,
they're more of a game, wild game.
Yeah.
Different games.
But I am surprised they don't have something like that on there every once in a while.
They're not like crazy toppings.
No, yeah.
All right. I guess your point was halfway there.
Okay. Well, my number 8, freezing to death.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Same. Number 8.
This truly would be such a slow and painful way to go.
At the end, though, at least you get hot.
Which is so weird to me. I guess your body's just like overcompensating or trying to like course correct.
Who freaking knows? I just know.
Yawn check.
This is already like yawn 8. This is down the pooper. Freaking, if you drink alcohol, it like constricts your blood vessels more. So
okay. You're not as cold?
You get frozen to death quicker.
Yeah, that just, I don't know how long it would like fully take. I guess there are factors to that. But what a freaking night that would be.
Just a night.
That would suck.
Doesn't take much.
Still.
If it's cold enough.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it depends on the sitch. But yeah, not an ideal way to go. Not a quick death, not an instant one. I'm also just a girly who's always cold. So the idea of just the ultimate, capital T, the ultimate cold, nah.
Gotta do more nose
You have
breathing.
to do so much nose breathing.
I don't know. Like, there's like ancient Tibetan monks that'll just sit out in the freezing cold all night. You get up the next morning, they have like melted snow around them in a circle.
That's freaking just voodoo magic.
Just learn how to breathe right, I guess.
You're like, you find out that someone froze to death and you're like, they apparently didn't breathe very well.
Yeah, their freaking breathing techniques were subpar.
Jesus.
Weak.
Yeah.
Weak lungs.
That'd be so funny.
There's dude that Wim Hof, he climbed Mount Everest in t-shirt, sandals, shorts, chilling. So it was too easy.
God.
He's the nose breathing king.
Yes. Yeah, no. Freezing to death, not for me. Do you want me to just jump to number 7?
Yep.
Okay, this is a new one. This is a Russian torture method I learned about.
Fun.
And it was basically just called the seesaw method.
That sounds horrific.
Oh, it is. So they would have them like tied, arms and legs, so they're all like spread. And then they had this like pyramid shaped thing, and the edge was incredibly sharp. And they basically just rotated. Whoa, speed racer. They basically just rotated the thing up your body, so you're just sliced and diced right in half from cheeks up.
Freaking Russians.
Doesn't that sound so Russian?
When was that? Was that like some not KGB? Some freaking Stalin? Was Stalin doing that to people?
No. I think this was like way, way before. Yeah, no, this is
ancient Russians.
Yeah. But a long ago, Russian method. So, yeah, I'm good on the seesaw method.
Oh my God, Russians are lunatics.
I know, and they probably like spit vodka at you as you were getting sliced. So
that was kind of racist.
Well, you know what? Prove me wrong, Russians.
Fair enough.
So, boom. So that's my number 7.
Good old seesaw. Sounds pretty medieval.
Yeah.
Was it like medieval times?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Those bastards.
I know. Ugh.
My number 7, buried alive.
This we had a bit of a tiff about yesterday. Although mine wasn't that much higher. I'm just a very claustrophobic girl. But yeah, I think the like psychological part of it would be way worse than maybe the physical.
Yeah, that part definitely sucks. I think I kind of talked myself out of this because you could just like beat on the freaking coffin for a second, really use up some oxygen, and then just like take a nap, and then hopefully you just die in your sleep. So in actuality, it might be kind of chill, and I might have put it too high.
But I think you'd be so, like, your adrenaline would be going, and you'd be in a panic, or maybe not even panic, but like fight or flight. It'd be hard to just like bang the coffin and then pass out.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends too, because like for people who aren't claustrophobic, they might just be like chilling.
Yeah.
You know?
Because when I sleep, I kind of like, or I used to, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain that.
What?
Like people who like being tucked in and shit.
Yeah, no, totally. I get that. As a child, I liked it, and then nah, I can't. So maybe it just depends on the person too. But I'm good.
Vampires are pretty chill with it.
Well,
Nosferatu. He's probably fine with it.
yeah, he's for real chilling, but I don't know.
Can't be claustrophobic and a vampire. You're pretty
For
much
sure.
goofed.
Yeah, that
Where
would be
are you sleeping?
Tough existence if you got that hand of cards.
Did the freaking Twilight vampires sleep in like weird, or did they just sleep normal?
I think they just slept normal style.
So whack.
Yeah, I don't remember them sleeping in. I mean, Twilight fans don't come for me. It's been a long time.
What about when they went to like Europe? What about those vampires, like the Order?
Well, that was kind of confusing because so the whole bit was like, they're present day vampires, but then they went over there and it was like all of a sudden you felt like you were in like a completely different era, and it was like very not medieval, but like
Europe. Then where they go, like Transylvania or some shit. That's too on the nose. There's
Yeah, I
no
don't
way.
think
They
so.
probably just went to like Italy.
I don't remember them sleeping in anything crazy though.
Dumb.
Again, I could be wrong, but I don't remember that.
Whoever wrote that,
Stephanie something.
Stephanie Meyer, you dropped the ball. That's the one thing.
I don't know. Twilight fans, rip me apart if I'm wrong, but
Seesaw you apart.
yeah, literally seesaw me. Well, okay. I did a little revision. So my number 6 is being buried alive.
All right.
Again, definitely not what I would pick. The thought of being in a closed space like that scares me to death. But I did a little bit more research, learned about couple more horrific ways, and realized that's where it is on the list. So
fair enough.
that's my number 6.
Okay, my number 6, just getting burned alive.
Yeah.
That just seems like freaking torture. There's just no escape, just being inflamed.
Yeah. And then like,
Ugh.
I know it's quick-ish, but I'm like the
No, it's
entire
not.
time. I mean, it's not like it's taking like a day, but I'm like the entire time is just pure agony. Like you
Yeah,
can't.
shit's beat.
Yeah.
You're not going out peacefully.
No. It's torture from beginning to end.
That's just straight up not a good time.
Yeah, I'm straight up not having a good time right now. Shout out Johnny. I learned about this one. This is not really an honorable, but you saying this reminded me of it. I learned about this one that I don't remember who did this, but it was like a torture method called the Roman candle.
God, this squeak is out of control. Maybe it's just time for a whatever. Roman candle, just to interrupt you. Yep, WD-40.
Yeah, called the Roman candle, where they would tie someone up and nail them to like the wood, like Jesus style, I guess. And I don't think it was a cross though. It was just like a stake. But they would pour like gasoline or whatever on them, and then they would somehow like control the fire to where it would start at the feet, and then they would just slowly creep it up and up and up, so it's not like a quick swoop. And I don't remember how they even were able to do that, but I guess that's a side honorable mention.
Yeah,
An extension of being burned alive.
Yeah. Oof.
I know.
Oof.
So yeah,
I might need to make
an on-air edit.
Nah.
Nah.
I kind of want to change my number 10.
To what?
I don't know. What did I buried alive? I might just get rid of that. Crucifixion, number
Ooh,
7.
shout out God.
Yeah, shout out to JC. God did not get crucified.
This is true. This is true.
So my number 7, I'm backtracking, and we're going crucifixion.
Yeah.
Getting nailed.
Good God, that would be horrid. And then the weight of your body slowly like, thanks God, Jesus.
Yeah, but
honestly, I feel like that could be even higher.
yeah, it should be, but I had to take something out. It's just old time. That's why it's so low.
Yeah, think about, I mean, not that any of these would feel good, but think about when they nail in the feet. God.
And you just got to sit there.
Yeah.
For days.
Yes.
Just be crucified.
Yeah. That's a good on-air edit.
Yep.
It's a terrible one. All right, my number 5, question mark. This was a Chinese torture method.
Those bastards.
And it was, I feel like this is used as a lyric in like every breakup song. But it was death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh.
So you just slowly bleed out. But it's like just a trickle.
Yeah, bleeding out is a bomber.
Yeah. But, and I mean, I'm sure like other torture ensued as this was happening, but I'm like, this had to have they like took their time with this.
It takes a fat minute.
Yeah.
Who is the most sadistic race of people?
I would honestly have to do research. I don't know.
I
really don't know.
I'd almost venture, this might be a spoiler alert for my number 1, but the Japanese, pretty crazy.
I mean,
pretty crazy folks.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to.
They like, it was
don't give
tradition
spoilies.
to like kill themselves.
Yeah.
Just to embowel themselves.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that's wild. Yeah.
Just cut their own tomo. And just say,
death by tomo cut.
Look at me now, bitches.
That's actually all of their last words. That's really crazy. Yeah. Well, your number 5? Yes.
Getting ripped apart.
Yeah.
Such a bummer. By like horses. Just tie your limbs up to some horses and just let them go.
Oh my gosh. This one like makes my butthole hurt when you talk about this.
That would be just a bummer. You're just watching your shit get like slowly ripped.
Oh,
and you gotta look at it.
Yeah. God. Yeah, that would be a top tier horrible way to go.
Just basking in that shit.
Yeah.
As I don't know what you call people with no arms and legs. A nub.
I guess you're literally like all, because you're not all torso. You're just
all nub.
Yeah.
You're just nubbed out at that point.
Yeah, that would be. I know I said this yesterday and it doesn't make logical sense, but I would hope that honestly, I would just pray for a heart attack. And I'd just be like, bye. I know, but I'm saying that's what I would pray for in that moment. I'd be like, dear God, just pull the plug, dog.
I don't even think, well, I guess it depends on the heart attack, but I swear heart attacks can take a minute too.
This is true. They're not always immediate.
Uh-uh.
Sometimes they are. That's a good point. Yeah. Well, I would pray to God for the immediate style one. But yeah, being ripped apart, nah. So good on that.
Not a good time.
No. My number 4, this is a new one. It's a wood chipper. To be wood chipped to death.
Shout out to Fargo, even though the person was already dead in the movie. They just did it to dispose.
Yeah, this would be a lifestyle. Oh my God.
Oh.
How? And I mean, I know I'm saying this for like all these, but how brutal.
Would you rather go head or feet?
I think head, because then...
Yeah, but then you just feel your freaking muffin cap getting peeled back.
But then I'm like, once you're brain dead...
Sure.
I think I would pick head.
It would be the least amount of time. For sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Because, like, toesies up... Yeah, I mean, you're still aware, and then, like, your legs are still, like, you haven't even gotten to organs yet.
Oh, yeah, the legs would be such a bummer.
So bad. You're like, bye, kneecaps.
Ooh.
Right?
The crunch of the legs would be nah.
No.
Just nah.
No. So, please, no wood chipper for me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that kind of goes hand in hand with like a factory, going by factory accident.
Yeah.
Tom loves those. There was one, oh my God, it kind of haunts me. Like he started to show it and then they had to like take it off because you can't have that on YouTube.
Good, I don't want to
I found it.
Don't show it to me.
I found it. It's wild.
No.
It's like one of these things that spins real fast. Dude's arm got caught in it. And he went for a spin, to say the least.
Oh, God.
And they didn't stop that anytime soon.
Yeah, no, don't ever show me that. Tom is sick in the head.
It was crazy. Factory accidents are no joke.
Yeah. For freaking speaking of, my granddaddy got in, because he worked in a factory, and he got like 3rd-degree burns in a factory accident, and they had to like take skin from other places to replace skin all over his legs.
It's 3rd degree. That's definitely the worst.
That's the worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy
it was 2nd
shit.
and 3rd, but I'm like, he had to replace huge parts of his legs, and I'm like, he like can't be in the sun really anymore. I'm like, that's crazy. But yeah, like factory like machinery accidents. No thanks. The way that Tom can find these videos, it's just
what his Instagram is. They're on Instagram. They're everywhere.
Crazy. I'm gonna pray for Christine.
Instagram is a wild place.
Yeah, I can't imagine the like videos they send each other.
They don't.
Oh well, never mind.
It's like him and his boys. That's where it gets rowdy.
I cannot even fathom the videos that get sent.
I wouldn't mind being in that group chat.
You could be a part of that. My stomach could not handle that.
I don't understand what's the difference between that and watching just gross ass true crime.
Because you don't see anything.
You see the results.
Sometimes. But you don't see it happen. If they were like, here's the video footage of me yantzing my mother, I'd be like, oh, I'm not going to watch that. I will say, though, they used to not put as many like crime scene photos. And I think it is really weird that they'll do that now.
Crime scene photos have been out of hand.
Yes, and I'm like, okay, this is crazy because this isn't like a character. Like, this is a real person. I don't think they should do that, but obviously, who cares what I say? But like, that wasn't always the case, because I remember like one of the first ones where I was like, oh my God, why are you showing me
That's
that?
what the people want to see.
Apparently.
We used to watch like gladiators get eaten by lions.
This is true. This is true.
We are soft as baby shit compared to people back then.
I'm content with that. I don't want to watch any of that. So, well.
But you want to hear all about it.
I do wonder what it is with like.
There's some kind of disconnect going on there.
Not to be like sexist, but the obsession that women have with true crime is really interesting. Because I don't really feel like men have that same. They'll watch it if like their girlfriend makes them.
Dude, it's just, I don't get it. It's the same shit every time somebody gets stabbed, they look for them and then they find them. Oh my God, this murder was so horrific. It never happens in this neighborhood. Oh, how are we ever going to find this guy? Our police force never deals with this, and then they find him.
I like what I like. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know why. But I was literally talking to my sister about it today. How, like, every time it's my time of the month, I'm like, all I want to do is watch true crime. And I'm like, what is that? But then I have to go through phases where I can't at all because I watch so much of it that I get scared. I don't know. I literally don't get it. But I don't
know. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I watch a million kick flips and they still don't get old, so to each of their own.
Yeah. I do think it is interesting, though, that it's, like, primarily women who are like, ooh, true crime night. Like, every true crime podcast, 2 girls.
I guess it's just the world y'all are living in.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do think it's interesting, but I don't know. I told my sister, I was like, have you watched the Menendez doc? And she was like, no, and I'm not going to. I was like, you should. And that's what started our, like, true crime spiral.
That one was...
I told her the worst part was literally the prosecutor.
Dude, the prosecutor was such a child.
And she said, oh, I've seen so many clips on TikTok of people, like, bashing her.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, which, trust me, she's ready for.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, if you watch the Menendez doc, first of all, very sad. Second of all, I'm kind of team the boys. Third of all, the prosecutor is a lunatic who is insufferable to listen to.
She's just an asshole.
She really is.
And it's usually the other way around. The defendants.
Yeah, their team is typically really assy.
Like in the OJ doc, oh my God, they were assholes.
Like pure.
Like evil.
Yeah.
At least the prosecutor's just whiny.
Yeah.
And the Menendez.
I didn't feel like she was evil. She was just like a bitter.
Nothing she said even made sense at the beginning. She's like, everybody's heard of Beverly Hills, even if you're in Oakland. Like, yeah, Oakland's right up the road. I would hope they've heard of Beverly Hills.
I really don't think a couple marbles were gone.
She's like, those boys, they started spending money like water. What does that mean, you freaking idiot?
I know. I would, as the interviewer, I would have been like, can you explain what you mean by that?
I think I would have just walked out. I've been like, we got what we need. You're a freaking lunatic.
That's a wrap. Thank you for your time.
She'd be like, well, what about the rest of the case? We're like, we'll clip something together.
Yeah.
You're good.
Thank you. You've done your part.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a heads up, if you watch that doc, she sucks.
Infuriating.
She really just sucks.
Just dumb.
Yeah. Not a single thing she said is coherent. You have to, like, listen to it a couple times.
She kind of speaks in rhymes like a certain presidential candidate. Kamala.
Well, yeah. Whew. I'm not diving into politics on this pod. Yet, that is. Don't worry, stay tuned. I don't even remember what number we were on, honestly. I
said ripped apart, number 5, so I guess you're 4.
What? I already did my 4. It was wood chipper.
Oh, my 4.
Yeah.
Killed by bear. But it's crotch up. Killed by bear.
My next one, my number 3 is eaten by bear. So we can talk about it. Yeah. I just think I debated.
Like, the bears don't know how to kill you instantly. They'll just
they just eat you. And you're still like, oh my God, hey.
They might, like, smack you upside the head, claw you or something, but
if
that shit hurts.
Yeah.
That shit just hurts. It doesn't kill you.
I honestly debated putting this higher, but I think my next ones are pretty fun. But this one, to me, honestly, it could be a number 2 or this would be a horrid way to go.
Oh,
they just snack. It's like a longer version of the wood chipper, because at least that one's fairly quick. This is like there's no way you're escaping any of the torture of this.
Unless you're Leonardo DiCaprio.
I've never seen the movie. I know what you're referring to, but I've never seen it. I know he climbs. Well, I don't want to give spoilers.
What?
How he in that one scene he climbs into the bear or something.
Don't speak on what you guys have seen.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. He
climbed into a horse to stay alive. He killed his horse, or a horse. His horse. It had to be his horse. What else would it be? Yeah, that's a crazy movie. Yeah, killed by a bear. Like, what if they just decide to stop eating you and they just leave you for dead?
And then they're like, no, I've had too much. I'll save this for later.
And they can climb trees. They run fast as shit.
That would, like, seriously. Honestly, I probably should have put this higher. This would be a terrible, slow. And then, like, obviously your natural reaction as a human is fight or flight. But I'm like, you can't flight. There's nowhere to go. And then fighting, okay, good luck.
Yeah, you better hope you got some bear spray.
Yeah.
'Cause shooting that thing's hard. Somebody, like, said it's the equivalent of trying to shoot a moving tire coming your way. Like, good luck shooting a bear, like, fatally.
Yeah.
Better get some spray.
We should get some spray. That's what we get each other for Christmas.
Yeah, but we're not in Grizz land. We're
True.
in Black Bear land. They're pretty chill. Just yell at them. Just get
This is true.
Ah.
Well, remember that one time we thought we were getting attacked and it was just a dog and we both were like,
God. That was terrifying.
Just a little PSA. If you're going on a public trail hike with your dog, just please put them on a leash.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
For God's sake.
Yeah, that was scary.
Oh my God. Like, your dog, I don't get it, but whatever. I don't have a dog that's trained like that. Our dog is a lunatic.
Okay, but even if your dog is trained, you don't know how the other dogs are going to react. So it's still stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. Even if my dog is trained, I wouldn't trust it to not go after like a deer or something.
Right. I just think, well, and also again, like if it walks up to a dog wanting to play and then that dog is aggressive, like you just don't know. It's so stupid. Anyways, getting eaten by a bear.
Bummer.
Not funzo.
Just wiener up.
Yeah. I actually didn't know that fact until a couple years ago. I was watching a movie with my siblings and I was just recording my sister because it was a funny filter. And she out of the blue was like, "Did you know bears don't kill you? They just like eat you alive." And I was like, "Shut up. No way." So in this moment, I just want to give a shout out to the grizzly man.
Yeah, the grizzly man, you were out of your freaking mind. You lunatic. Yeah. Go watch that movie now.
It is insane.
Now, stop listening to this podcast and go watch Grizzly Man if you haven't seen it.
Yep.
All-time classic. Don't know where you can get it, but you'll find it. I feel like it's on Freeverse or something.
Yeah.
So,
truly an insane.
Hell, that one might even be on YouTube or something. I don't know. Figure it out. You guys are resourceful.
Yeah, exactly. Give
Internet's
it a
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lion. I feel like at least if you get caught by a lion, they kill your ass.
I think, I mean, I don't know now because I just guess I would assume that's what you do, but not the bear.
No, bears are
Bears
dicks.
like, we're gonna, yeah.
Dude, the clip of the guy at the top of a hike and then a bear just comes out of nowhere and he just like side swipes and just like slaps it off the cliff is one of the craziest clips I've.
Have you shown me that clip?
Of course.
Okay, because I have a very vague memory of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Solo hiking is, it's fine.
It can
it's
be
fun.
sketched.
It's sketch.
Yeah.
But oh my God, I don't know where I was going with that.
Just
be prepped if you solo.
For real.
Good God.
Seriously. Well, that was my number 3, so I don't know if you want to jump to your next.
Nah.
Okay.
Podcast over.
Dumb. Suspense.
Yeah, number 3, Skinned Alive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
Oh,
The
I forgot
cartel.
about this one.
Maybe this is why my computer shut down yesterday, because I started talking about the cartel.
Okay, well then make it brief.
Don't piss them off.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And you get to, like, see that shit. That's not fun.
Again, I would just be like, God, strike me dead. Give me a brain aneurysm in this moment, please.
Oh, just be like, oh, no, like, where's my stuff? Like,
oh, no. Stop.
That's not fun.
I actually am getting, like, woozy thinking about that. I haven't used the word woozy in God knows how long.
What, wow, whoopsie. Whoopsie. Not woozy. It's all under the same umbrella.
Yeah, it counts. Yeah, skinned alive. Oh my God. No,
you better hope that knife is sharp at least.
Yeah.
What if they use just a boo-boo ass dull knife?
I'm sure sometimes they do just to be freaking silly.
Oh, those bastards. That shit's crazy.
I really am like, oh, that one makes me sick.
Dude, the cartel is great. Like, Mexico.
You need to stop talking about them because the computer's going to tweak.
Holy shit. Not to be, like, bringing up bad shit, but didn't one of your, like, homies' friends get bopped by the cartel?
Yes.
Just because they were just surfing, weren't they?
Yeah, they were on a surf trip in a place that they've gone a million times. They, basically, they just, like, pulled up to their car and were like, get out of your car. And the friend said no. And, yeah.
So. I saw that shit on the news. Joe was talking about that shit.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad. Hopefully, yeah, I don't even want to.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
But, yeah, skinned alive, no thanks. I'm good. My number 2, these I've really gone back and forth. But my number 2 is another Chinese torture method.
Those Chinese.
And it's called the bamboo method. So what they would do...
They, like, yeah, go ahead.
They would... Toot check. They would tie you down. I don't know if it was on, like, a wooden plank or something porous enough. But they would tie you down flat. Totally alive. And then...
You sure this was Chinese? I thought this was Vietnamese.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And they would plant under you bamboo seeds, because apparently, I did not know this, it grows insanely fast, like a couple of days.
Yep.
And so, also did not know this, it's incredibly, the tip of it is very sharp.
Yep.
So they would plant it under you, and then it would just grow through you. And then that's how it would slowly, I guess, kind of impale you.
Yeah, just a slow impalation. Oh.
Yeah. And so, no thank you.
You sure that's Chinese?
Yeah.
I swear
at
they
least
did that
according
during
to
the
what
Nam.
I read.
Did that during Nam.
Perhaps. Maybe they just got inspired.
Fair
Perhaps.
enough.
What is this?
Yeah.
It's water.
Shout out to DJ
Oh,
Khaled.
God. What a star. But yeah, the bamboo method. And then, like, it growing through your freaking scalpage.
Oh, my God. It'd just be, like, so slow, and you just feel every bit of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yo, you better hope you're not a POW out and about. Honestly, you better hope you're not a POW of any Asian.
Yeah.
All the Asians are crazy.
That's the clip.
Yeah. You fools are reckless.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So chill out over there, guys.
Yeah, you guys just take some deep breaths.
It's just not that deep.
No.
Just go.
It's fine.
Watch some Food Wars or something.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be all right.
Right. We don't need to be growing bamboo through people. That's crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So that's my number 2. The bamboo. Oh my.
I wonder if they definitely don't, because I feel like I would have known about. Well, maybe they do. I wonder if there's like an Asian equivalent of like the ancient Colosseum, where people would all just show up and watch people fight tigers and duke it out.
Mavs.
I don't know. I kind of doubt it. I feel like I would have known about that.
Yeah.
We've gone pretty deep into some Asian history type bullshit.
This is true. That'd be interesting to look up, though.
That would have been like too interesting for people to not know about. Like everybody knows about the Roman Colosseum and the gladiators.
Yeah.
There's no like Asian equivalent of that. There's
That's
no like
true.
equivalent of that anywhere in history that we know of.
Yeah.
That we know of.
Yeah.
You know.
Who knows?
Yeah, I can't. Yep. I'm just petered out here at the end.
We're crossing the finish line.
Yeah, this freaking computer better hold up because I'm
know,
not doing this
right?
list again. Freaking number 2. Getting your ass tore up by a chimpanzee.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because they are sadistic little shits.
Yeah.
They go for the parts that they know you use. They go for fingers. They go for genitalia. They'll rip your freaking face off.
Oh,
they get sadistic. They get freaking batshit evil.
Yeah.
That's not a term, but
it is now.
They are
true as day.
some ruthless. Yeah, they're some ruthless little bastards. So don't go pissing some some champies off.
That's absolutely what I'm gonna say from now on.
Those champies will get your ass. They'll rip those fingers off and your peener.
Oh.
And they rip your face off, and then they just beat. They just.
You're scaring him.
Yeah, he don't like chimpanzees.
Wait, what was it? Champezies?
Champezies.
Yeah, he's scared of champezies. He said, "Don't do that again." Yeah.
They just
don't do that again.
That's like getting ripped apart and then beaten to death.
Yeah, that's a double little death whammy you got there.
And then I bet they eat you.
I'm sure they have a little bit of fun.
I bet seeing like a gorilla in just sidebar in the wild, it's gotta be the scariest shit ever.
Yeah.
Gorillas are crazy.
Nah.
People that just go on safaris and shit are crazy.
Are idiots.
You don't even have like a roof on your car.
No, there's like nothing protecting. Like, I don't understand that at all.
You just better hope you got a good driver. You got baby driver up in the driver's seat.
And oh my God. I think that is so stupid. You cannot catch me freaking doing that shit. Well, we've made it to the finale.
Here we are.
My number 1 is another torture method. I honestly don't remember what group. But essentially what they would do is you'd be tied up, of course, as is normal in torture. And they would put a rat on your belly.
Oh, those had to be the freaking Europeans.
Yeah. And they would put a bucket to cover it. And then they would light a fire on the bottom of the bucket, and naturally the rat goes to the softest place, which is your bod.
They did that in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Well, barf. And then, spoiler alert, it just claws through your little body until you are no more.
Oh, yeah.
I was really torn between that and the bamboo thing, but I just think both are terrible. But to have a little scurrying thing,
just running rampant,
freaking out, yeah.
Oh my God,
has to be the top way.
Yeah, that's a freaking bummer of a way to go.
And I'm like, I can't imagine that they're not making big scoops. Like, it's gonna be a tiny, slow process. And oh my God.
Just nibbling away.
Yeah.
Rats are gross.
Yet, like, oh my God.
Absolutely just disgusting creatures. I want to watch that documentary on rats. The rat population in New York is absolutely unhinged. Like, people don't understand how much of an issue that should be. There's more rats than humans in New York. Like, just living underground.
Crazy.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
The amount of like, like 75% of them have like the bubonic, not the bubonic plague, but they have some kind of like disease that could probably wipe out humanity.
That's cool.
So
maybe we don't go to New York anytime soon.
I mean, we gotta live it up while it's still there.
Yeah, fair enough.
We gotta get out there. Go look at I don't know. Look at stuff.
I want to see a show.
Eat pizza.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, rat torture. I'm good.
Bummer.
Thanks,
Bummer.
but no thanks.
That's some straight up medieval shit.
Yeah.
I want to say the UK was doing that. England. It sounds very English.
It does sound very, yeah. I should have looked. I don't remember.
It was somewhere out in Europe. Those bastards.
So, there you go.
Yep. All right. My number one is what the Japanese would do to all the freaking, I don't even know what you call them, the Catholic people, missionaries that would come through and try and spread the word of Jesus Christ.
Jesus H. Christ.
Yep. This is from the movie Silence.
Okay.
When they would hang them upside down and just put a little slit on their neck.
Yep.
Just let them drip to death for like 3 days.
Yep.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. You're just hanging upside down and just slowly you just hear your blood just going boop.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
Again.
And it takes like minimum 3 days.
Oh, yeah. If
probably
you're lucky.
more.
Yeah. That's a good number one. That would be brutal.
That is pure torture.
Yeah.
Like, that is so sadistic. That is so crazy.
I know.
They freaking hated Christianity so much back in the day. They used to tear those missionaries, those Jesuit priests up for no reason.
Well, they hated God and Jesus.
Oh, the first time I saw that movie was honestly hilarious. I went with an ex, with a girlfriend, and she had no context of what the movie was. I was like,
Jesus.
Yo, you trying to go see this movie? It's got Andrew Garfield in it. And I was like, I didn't know it was going to be that heavy. I thought it was just going to be like a good-ass movie.
That's hilarious.
With Andrew Garfield, and we got done. It was like 3 hours long. We got done.
Yeah, it was a long-ass movie.
I was like, that was a pretty good movie. Did you like it? She was like, what?
We need to talk.
The hell did you just make me sit through? Like, she had to sit on that one for a minute. Like, that shit was heavy.
Yeah.
That was a heavy ass movie.
That's hilarious that both of you were like, I don't know, it's probably good. I mean, it was a great film, but definitely not like a lighthearted watch.
Didn't Martin Scorsese direct it? I swear he did. That was like his passion project.
Maybe. I don't know, honestly. That was a really good movie. But I didn't realize how freaking long it was. And I was like,
could have been longer.
Oh, no. My butt.
What do you mean? I hate your tight 90. Movies don't... comedies and horrors, tight 90. That's where that needs to be. Anything else, like an epic or like a Napoleon, those need to be 2.5.
But that one was like over 3.
It needed to be. You telling me that movie could have been any less? They went deep. Like, that's a heavy subject to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, that movie wasn't long just to be long.
Oh,
like,
for sure. It was intent. Yeah, there was like purpose. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was a really good film.
A must watch.
Yeah. Dang, I would rewatch. That was a really good movie. But brutal way to die.
Oh my, they would hang them up on the crosses and like let the waves just beat them, drown them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They didn't give a shit.
They really were just like whatever.
They freaking hated Catholicism.
Catholicism.
They hated them Portuguese bastards. Those Portuguese people. Yep. There's your alliteration.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's a good number one. That has got to be one of the most horrific ways to go.
Not fun. Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Well, I feel like compared to the rest, my honorables or whatever. I did want to give a shout out to the WWE guy that died.
Benoit?
No, that died. I don't even remember his name, but that was like descending down.
Holy shit! Yeah, that was crazy. And then the show went on,
which is
crazy.
Quite a choice.
Come on, Vince, do better.
Yeah. So
trafficker.
So shout out, I guess, to him. Submarine explosion.
Oh, implosion.
Implosion, my bad.
That would be such a chill way to go. You're just like, that one was so instant.
This is true.
You don't even know what, it might have been like half a second of somebody being like, what? Oh shit, that's not right. Just crunched into oblivion.
That was crazy. I remember like when stuff first started surfacing about that, being like, wait, what?
You don't, there wasn't even like a manhole to look out of. You were looking through a screen that was on a camera on the outside of the submarine. I just never understood the point.
Yeah, just to say you did it. I don't know. They were bored. Like, I really don't know. But anyways, starving to death.
Yep.
Struck by lightning. Lack of sleep. Being impaled. Not fun.
Bummer.
I remember for some reason watching a true crime thingy. I don't even think it was true crime. Maybe it was just like crazy ways people have died. And one of them was
one of the best Spike shows ever, 1,000 Ways to Die.
I don't know if this was it. Whatever. Anyways, the woman, she was like folding laundry and her kid was like down. So she was on the upper floor. Her kid was like causing a ruckus on the main floor. And she somehow tripped or something and fell off the second floor banister. And there was like a new lamp pole or whatever the frick that she bought. And she fell onto that and was impaled. And I remember being like young when I watched this. And I was like, what? So being impaled, strangled wouldn't be a fun way to go. Any really form of Mordor. But yeah, those are all.
Did you just make a Lord of the Rings reference? What the hell did you just... Oh, murder.
Yeah, I literally don't know what you're talking about right now.
Mordor. It's like...
So, shout out to Lord of the Rings. Those are my honorables. And I love Lord of the Rings.
Yep. Oh, what do we have? Dysentery. Getting stabbed.
Of course.
Shot in the tummy.
Ooh.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Radiation poisoning. Shout out to Chernobyl.
Not fun.
Beaten to death.
Not good.
Not good. Not good. I think that's all I had. I feel like I had one that popped in my head and it just popped right out.
Well.
Yeah, so watch out there. Don't
safe.
Die.
Yeah, please don't, you guys.
And if you do, try not to die like any of these ways. That would suck.
Yeah. Best of luck out there. Be safe this Halloween.
To cap it off, how would you want to die?
By dancing to death.
In my sleep.
Boom. And on that note,
as long as that goose is a gambling, he's not gonna die.
Straight up, amen.